Okay, a little more one-way sagnac effect on the Earth. The measurement is the result of Earth's rotation around the Earth. I claim that that's absolutely false. Wang has done some experiments with conveyor belts and shown that their circular equation right there is really equivalent to the length and can be put in terms of the length. Well, on one-way path, you'd expect it to be half as big. The GPS experts claim, there's this triangle that it follows, and they put it in the same form for a one-way because of Earth's rotation. But again, if you work it out, it turns out it's just VL over C squared. And when you put it in terms of where the satellite and receiver are, it works out to be exactly the same as that Vx distance along the equator. And so there's clock biases that have to be accounted for in GPS to remove the sagnac effect. Everybody asks why there isn't one for orbits. Well, there isn't one for orbits because they're all affected by the same amount. You just adjust your clocks. The clocks have been adjusted and are automatically kept that way from the argument we've already given. A little bit more proof of that is GPS has to include all receiver motion in the effect, rotational, and not whether it's just rotational or not. And that's the ICD document that claims that that's the case. So again, it's not a rotation, it's a fact that the receiver and source are moving. Which incidentally, I came across a paper a long time ago, I haven't checked on it recently, when they tried to compute precise orbits with radar of the planets. They did not get the right values, and they tried it with and without Einstein's theories, and it didn't work either way very well. I claim that they're not taking into account this flattening effect and the speed of light changes as a function of direction here. The length contraction is different in different directions. And incidentally, that'll cause a very tiny change in your VLBI measurement of the milliarc seconds. So there's some fun things that they don't account for that I believe we're beginning to see the residual effects of that.